Hello, welcome back to the video series where we are reviewing the Understanding Construction Drawings textbook. This video is about Unit 16, and that is columns, piers, and girders. So there are a few things that you'll learn here. You'll be able to locate columns and piers, describe each from the drawings, then describe and locate the girders that support floor framing, and determine the length of columns and the heights of piers. So first of all, let's take a look at the most common system of floor framing in light construction that involves the use of joists and girders. So joists are parallel beams used in the floor framing, and usually buildings are too wide for continuous joists to span the full width. And in this case, the joists are supported by one or more girders or beams running the length of the building. The girder is supported at regular intervals by wood or metal posts or by masonry or concrete piers. Again, please refer to the textbook. There are many photographs and diagrams that will help you understand the concepts. So also there is an exception to the system of girders and columns, and that may happen when the floor is framed with floor trusses. So floor trusses can often span a much greater distance without a supporting girder that can solid wood joists or I-joists. Joists and trusses are covered later. So let's focus on columns and piers first. So metal posts called pipe columns are the most common supports for girders. However, masonry or concrete piers may be specified. The locations of columns, posts, or piers are given by the dimension to their center lines. And when metal or wooden posts are indicated, the only description may be a note on the foundation plan, and this note may give the size and material of the post only, or it may specify the kind of bearing plates to be used at the top and bottom of the post. A bearing plate is a steel plate that provides a flat surface at the top or bottom of the column or post. If the girder is supported by masonry or concrete piers, a special detail may be included to give dimensions and reinforcement details. So again, please refer to the textbook. You will see the diagrams. So when we talk about girders, before the total length of the columns or height of the piers can be calculated, it is necessary to determine the size of the girder and its relationship to the floor joist. So there are three types of girders that are commonly used in residential construction. Steel beams are often used where strength is a critical factor. Then built-up wood girders are constructed on site, and these consist of 3 or more pieces of 2-inch lumber nailed together with staggered joints to form larger beams. LVL, or laminated veneer lumber, is also popular for use as girders. So LVL is an engineered lumber, and that is made by gluing layers of veneer together. These beams can be manufactured in almost any size. They're very strong because lumber defects can be eliminated and all the grain runs in the best possible direction. The sizes and specs for girders are specified by an engineer or architect, and they use IRC or International Residential Code. Tables are 602.7, and that is 1, 2, and 3. So the notes commonly found on the foundation plan indicating the type and size of girder to be used are actually important, and they need to go together with the drawing. So let's talk about how we can determine the height of columns and piers. So the length of the column or height of the piers depend on how the joist will be attached to the girder. Floor joist may rest directly on top of the girder or may be butted against the girder so that the top surface of the floor joist is flush with the top surface of the girder. And you can see different figures here. You can see when joists are overlapped, when they are wood nailer bolted to steel girder, and when there is a joist hanger or wood ledger with them bolted to web or steel girder. So again, take a look at the grid note. LVL is a sustainable material. Please make sure that you review those, and there are calculations on how to actually determine the height of the steel column, so please review them. And this wraps up our unit 16. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in unit 17.